When do we use past simple tense? We use past simple tense to describe a specific point in the past. For example, I walked to school yesterday. We listened to music last night. They visited Chiang Mai in 2018. How do we use past simple tense? For regular verbs, we simply add ed to the end of the verb. For example, it rained on Monday. She washed her hair this morning. You played volleyball 2 days ago. But if the verb already finishes with the letter E, you only have to add D to make the ED finish. For example, I danced all night on my last birthday. And if the verb finishes with a consonant and the letter Y, then change the Y to I and then add ED. For example, she studied last week. And finally, sometimes we have to repeat the final consonant before we add ed. For example, he stopped smoking last year. But some verbs in English are not the same, and we call those irregular verbs. Now, there's only about 200 in the English language, but unfortunately the top 10 most used verbs in English are all irregular verbs, so you do need to know them. The top one is the verb to be, and this is what the verb to be looks like in the past simple tense. And other popular verbs are the verb to have,
had,
the verb to go,
went,
the verb to see,
saw,
the verb to make,
made,
and the verb to get. But there's
got.
many more, and I'll put some in the description box for you below. How do we make a negative of the past simple tense? Actually, it's quite easy. We're just going to put did not in front of the original verb. The only exception is the verb to be, and I've made a video that you can follow the link to that if you're interested to learn more about the verb to be. So how do we make a question using past simple tense? Well, for a yes/no question, you just put did in front of the original statement.
Really?
For a W question, like who, what, when, why, then you can just put the W word in front of did, like
Time's
this.
up.
And my final questions for you today. Did you understand that lesson?
Yes.
Well, that's good. So, did you subscribe to my channel?
No.
Well, do it right now, please. That will be very helpful. But for today's lesson, I hope you learnt something. See you again very soon. Bye for now.